Western Alaska Minerals, we're a junior explorer. Our project is at the Illinois Creek Project in Western Alaska, and really what makes us unique is we control an entire district. We're focusing now on our very high-grade Water Pump Creek carbonate replacement deposit, part of the same geologic system as the past-producing Illinois Creek gold mine, which is about 8 kilometers away. So a very unique situation to have a junior control an entire district. And we've been very successful exploring Water Pump Creek the last 2 years. And later this month in February, we hope to come out with our initial resource from our last 2 years of drilling. Western Alaska Minerals, we went public in November of 2021, but we have a long history prior to that. I was the first project geologist to work on the project in the 1980s for Anaconda Copper Company. The mine went into development and then closed, and after it was closed, had a unique opportunity. My wife Joan and I realized that the property was back into the public domain, and we staked the claims in 2008 and incorporated Western Alaska Copper and Gold in 2010. And then funded privately and explored for another 10 years before felt it was really the time had come to go public. So a long history. Water Pump Creek discovery is 40 years in the making. So. The focus in the 1990s, when base metals, copper, lead, zinc were very low in price, everything was focused on oxide gold. So the company, USMX Dakota, that purchased the property in 1995-96, 100% of their effort went to drilling around the Illinois Creek oxide gold deposit. Went in production, closed shortly thereafter due to low gold prices. But very importantly, there was no exploration going on outside of the open pit resource area. Anaconda discovered Water Pump Creek in the 1980s, but really that concept faded away with the company. What we now realize and are working on is that it's an entire CRD system. Illinois Creek Mine is the high-grade copper, silver, gold center. And then 8 kilometers away is one of the distal fingers that Peter McGaw, our financial advisor, talks about, our technical advisor. It's the distal portion of a very large carbonate replacement district. We're probably twice the size aerial as some of the well-known deposits such as Tinnick in Utah and Santulalia in Chihuahua. So tremendous potential to find multiple water pump creeks. And as we move closer to the center, we hope to move into a copper-rich area and also some additional gold mineralization. The Western Alaska Minerals is a very tightly held and compact share structure. We have about 55 million shares outstanding, fully diluted. That includes all options and warrants. We've tried to keep that very tight since we went public and have been successful in doing that. We have a number of institutional investors we're very proud of. Commodity Discovery Fund out of the Netherlands, Delbert Capital based here in Vancouver, and of course Crescat Capital is our largest shareholder based in Denver, led by Dr. Quentin Henning. So we have some excellent advisors. Peter McGaw I mentioned, Darwin Green from High Gold, and our team has over 100 years experience successfully exploring in Alaska. So I think the share structure is not changed a whole lot. The markets have not been very nice over the last year, so I think we're very undervalued as a company, and encourage your listeners to take a close look. I would ask your viewers to look at our third quarter financials, which of course are public. We actually have those reviewed every quarter, and I believe it was right around Canadian 2.7 million. So minus common year-end expenditures, it'll be a little less than that. What really makes Western Alaska Minerals unique is that Water Pump Creek is really high grade. So it is one of the highest grade carbonate replacement deposits, I think, discovered in the last few years, maybe in a decade or two. We have some intercepts that are well over half a kilo of silver per ton and as high as 55% combined lead zinc. So the overall resource will be a little less than that, of course, but we are well on the way to a really high-grade discovery. I think the takeaway I'd like to leave your viewers with is the high grade of Water Pump Creek. When you have rock that's over half a kilo silver and 20, 30, 40% combined lead zinc in different intercepts, that is truly exceptional. So high grade carries the day. It allows for a low environmental footprint, a small one, and also lower capital expenditures to develop. So grade is king, and Western Alaska Minerals can deliver the high grade.